Hello everyone, this is Ed and you are watching Dual Brain MTG. Thanks for coming back. Today we are going to discuss old sealed box prices and where they're going. Let's discuss.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Old sealed box prices. I've been watching this happen for a little bit and, well, I didn't want to really make a video yet until I had more solid and more evidence and more examples, but we'll discuss it. And actually, I think it's time. It's the moment is here. And after some research, I'll come back and color it in even more. So here's the opening discussion part. Old box prices. We are going to see I don't want to say 20%, I would say 15 to 50% reduction in current box prices across the board. Now, oh Ed, you can say that, that's a big percentage, but okay. So here's the thing. Think about it like penny stocks. Certain sets are going to fall more than others. Like Urza's Legacy is not going to fall as much as Ice Age percentage-wise. A few things that we learned. We'll go even further. 7th edition is not going to fall as much as 9th edition percentage-wise. Onslaught is not going to fall as much as, I don't know, maybe... I don't want to say Shards of Alara. Freaking Rudy inflated that price. So that's kind of like a weird example. Maybe stuff like Scars of Mirrodin. I mean... yeah. Anyway, so we learned a few things. We learned in this last run-up of massive box buys, we learned that the market has a pretty amazing capacity to absorb these sealed products, the old ones. And it's not just a capacity, but a desire to absorb these sealed products and put them away and sit on them as a sealed investment. It's interesting to see. It's almost like a decentralization of a lot of these boxes happen. They got bought out from big stores and, concentrated and then dispersed among people. It's interesting. And we learned a few sets out there have much shallower supplies than others. Sets like Stronghold and Urza's Legacy have shallower supplies than sets like even Urza's Saga. Urza Saga has more hits, but there's more boxes out there. Prices have come down a bit for Urza Saga already, off their peak. So, we learned a lot of interesting stuff. We learned how much more boxes are sealed king compared to loose packs, but we knew that. We learned that tournament packs actually... I think they finally got the recognition they deserve in this last run-up and are almost equivalent to regular booster boxes now. That was interesting to see, because for the longest time, tournament packs were treated as like lesser than packs. There was 3 packs worth of rares and cards and extra lands. Yet it would normally be like the price of 2 packs. It was crazy discrepancy in the market. Anyway, I'm going to do some research. I'm going to film some more about this later on today. Let's talk later. Yes. Alright, so part 2 of the box, the current sealed box market video, whatever. This is a few days later. I've looked at a few things in the market, and while I don't see, except for lower end stuff like Ice Age, I don't see major price retraction yet. A couple of things like Urza Saga is off its asking high of 12,000 back down to 10,000. You're seeing stuff like, what you're seeing out there is more inventory coming back to market. What we're seeing out there is tournament packs, specifically tournament pack bricks, are cheaper than the booster boxes right now, especially for Urza Saga. That's when I noticed. So during the whole run-up, when the boxes started to disappear and skyrocket, one of the major things that we saw which contributed was a lack of inventory out there in the open market. Stuff like Urza's Legacy and Stronghold were two boxes that I took note of. And there were only 1 to 3 or something available at any given time, and all the prices were at the high end of the asking point, of the asking price of the market. And now we're seeing 5 to 10 where there were once 1 to 3. Now we're seeing some of those prices approach the low end of that asking range. And when you have this much inventory, it is only the beginning. Soon, somebody's going to race to the bottom. Soon, someone's going to be like, I need the money more than the extra 500, so I'm going to reduce mine by 500, be the lowest price, and it's going to get snapped up, and that'll reduce the asking price. Then everybody will bring it down there. Eventually, somebody will undercut that. That's how it goes in this market. Nobody's on the same team when it comes to selling and the market. Everybody's trying to undercut each other and get that freaking bill, you know? So, we saw a lot of inventory disappear during the whole run-up. And all this ties back to what I've been saying about penny stocks. We're seeing stuff like Ice Age and Fallen Empires actually take price hits right now. They're going to be the first ones to. It's going to walk back. It's going to be like Ice Age, Fallen Empires, Visions, and then, you know, Mirage and Tempest, and then Stronghold and Saga and Legacy, all that stuff, right? That's how it goes. It always starts at the penny stocks and works its way down to the blue chips. That's what we're seeing right now. The penny stocks are taking the hits. The blue chip inventory is back on the market. So that's what I've seen in the past few days. And a couple of realizations that I came to in this market in the past few years. One, the supply of the first set in a block is a lot more than I thought it would be compared to the other two. Urza Saga boxes and tournament bricks were much more plentiful than either Legacy or Destiny. We know that Wizards, when they have a block, the first one sells a lot, the second one not as much, and the third one not nearly as much. So it makes sense that there would be more of the first set in a block of sealed product available, right? Inventory-wise. What else did I learn? There are a few sets out there like Legacy and Stronghold which have extremely low inventory, and those are the ones that during the next run-up, when what very few inventory is left gets snapped up and absorbed, those are the ones that are going to pop harder. Like, when I say pop harder, I mean percent gain is going to be more than stuff like, say, Saga. Saga's going to go up, don't get me wrong. That's blue chip stuff when it comes to the sets of power, you know, the 9. But yeah, so the market is, I think if you're in the market to buy stuff, it's coming near a time where it's almost a buy for a lot of this stuff. If the market turns on a dime, buy it right then, because this is the type of stuff that's going to skyrocket first. Yeah, it's an interesting market out there. Just pay attention to inventory. That matters. That matters a lot. It matters more than a lot of people think, including myself. So, yeah, just glance at the market. Take note of what's out there. I look at three big places, marketplaces, right? I look at eBay, of course. I look at TCG Player, and I look at Card Kingdom. This will give you a fairly baseline accounting of what's out there and how much is out there. Yes, I know there's a lot of other stores like Troll and Toad and Wizard's Cupboard where you can sometimes find deals. I'm not talking about this, I'm talking about averages. So, yeah. If you're going to buy any boxes today, consider using my TCG Player affiliate link. It's free to use and it helps out a lot. You just click on it and shop like normal. Check out my Patreon. Remember to like and subscribe. We got channel memberships. I know it's a rough time, and yeah, my memberships, my Patreon, it's all suffering along with everybody quitting. It makes sense. Makes sense. Otherwise, have a great day, everybody. Take care. Peace out.
That's
Later.
it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?